Learn Spanish. Ser versus estar versus tener and their uses. Part 2. Aprendiendo español. Los usos de los verbos ser versus estar versus tener. Parte 2. Hola, en esta lección vamos a practicar los usos de los verbos ser, estar y tener. Before watching this video, you might want to watch my other videos on ser, estar, and tener. By now, you have been studying the two verbs that mean to be in English. There are expressions in which we still use to be in English, but in Spanish, we use the verb tener. Remember that we generally use ser, and we use it for the following cases. To help, we use the acronym D.O.C.T.O.R.S. We generally use STAR for the following cases, and to help, we use the acronym P.L.A.C.E. As for the verb tener, we use it for the following cases. To help, we use the acronym A.S.P.E.N. We are going to use tener for the following cases. For age, edad, for example, tengo 56 años. I am 56 years old. We also use tener for sickness and illnesses, enfermedades. Tengo dolor de cabeza. I have a headache. Tengo dolor de estómago. I have a stomachache. Tengo dolor de espalda. I have backache. Tener is also used for possessions or properties. For example, tengo dos hijos. I have two children. Juan tiene un perro. Juan has a dog. María tiene una casa. María has a house. Manuel tiene un carro o coche. Manuel has a car. We also use tener for expressions, such as tener miedo a plus a noun, tener miedo de plus a noun, to mean to be afraid of something. For example, ellos no tienen miedo a nada. They are not afraid of anything. Él tiene miedo de quebrarse una pierna. He is afraid to break a leg. Another expression, tener miedo a plus infinitive. Tener miedo de plus infinitive. To be afraid to do something. For example, él tiene miedo de caer en el río. He is afraid to fall in the river. Ella tiene miedo a dormir en el avión. She is afraid to sleep in the airplane. Tener celos, to be jealous. Ella tiene muchos celos de la vecina. She is jealous of her neighbor. El novio de María tiene muchos celos de sus amigos. María's boyfriend is very jealous of her friends. Tener confianza, to be confident. Elena tiene confianza en su habilidad de vender sus muñecas de trapo. Elena is confident in her ability to sell her rag dolls. Pepe tiene confianza en el futuro. Pepe is confident in the future. Another expression, tener cuidado, to be careful. Nosotros tenemos mucho cuidado de no nadar donde hay peligro. We are very careful not to swim where there is danger. Ten cuidado de no pisar el césped. Te ponen multa. Be careful not to step on the grass. They will give you a fine. Ten cuidado con los perros del vecino porque muerden. Be careful with the neighbor's dogs because they bite. Another example of expression, tener vergüenza, to be ashamed. No debes tener vergüenza de decir lo que piensas. You should not be ashamed to say what you think. Ellos tienen vergüenza de bailar. They are embarrassed to dance. Another example, tener razón, to be right. Ustedes tienen la razón acerca de este restaurante. You are right about this restaurant. Ahora me doy cuenta de que tenías razón. Now I realize that you were right. Tener éxito, to be successful. Mi hermano tiene éxito en su carrera. My brother is successful in his career. Estamos seguros de que este proyecto tendrá éxito. We are certain that this project will be successful. Tener la culpa, to be guilty. Si tú estás de mal humor, yo tengo la culpa. If you are in a bad mood, I am guilty. ¿Quién tiene la culpa? Whose fault is it? El ejército ocupante tiene la culpa. The occupying army is to blame. Here goes another example. Tener suerte, to be lucky. Tenemos suerte de tener la moral tan alta. We are lucky to have morale so high. Tienes suerte de haber recibido un excelente nivel de educación. You are very lucky to have had an excellent level of education. Tener lugar, to take place. La votación deberá tener lugar mañana. The vote is scheduled for tomorrow. La discriminación sobre esta base no debe tener lugar en una sociedad moderna. There is no place for discrimination on these grounds in a modern society. A useful expression. Tener ganas de plus infinitive. To feel like. Tenía ganas de bailar con Chris cuando tocó Daniel. I was looking forward to dancing with Chris when Daniel played. Tenemos ganas de ir a esquiar. We feel like going to ski. Tener en cuenta. To take into account. Si compro una casa, tengo en cuenta el precio y la localización. If I buy a house, I take into account the price and the location. Cuando voy de compras, tengo en cuenta los precios de la comida. When I go shopping, I take into account the price of the food. We also use tener when we want to talk about needs and necessities. Expressions like tener frío, to be cold. For example, en diciembre tengo frío. In December, I am cold. Ella tiene mucho frío en Alaska. She is very cold in Alaska. Another expression, tener calor, to be hot. Ellos tienen mucho calor en Arizona. They are very hot in Arizona. Nosotros tenemos mucho calor en México. We are very hot in Mexico. Another expression of need, tener hambre, to be hungry. Tengo mucha hambre. I am very hungry. Mi hermana tiene hambre porque no hay comida en Venezuela. My sister is hungry because there is no food in Venezuela. Tener sed, to be thirsty. Antonio toma agua fría porque tiene sed. Antonio drinks cold water because he is thirsty. Sofía tiene mucha sed porque el agua está sucia en Venezuela. Sofía is thirsty because the water is dirty in Venezuela. Tener sueño, to be sleepy. Mi marido tiene sueño porque trabaja mucho. My husband is sleepy because he works a lot. Mi hermano no tiene sueño porque toma café. My brother is not sleepy because he drinks coffee. Tener prisa, to be in a hurry. Tengo mucha prisa por terminar el video para que los que apoyen mi canal lo estudien. I am in a hurry to finish the video so those who support my channel study it. Tengo prisa de reunir dinero para alimentar a mi hermana y familia en Venezuela. I am in a hurry to save money so I can feed my sister and her family. Muy bien, that's it for this video on the uses of ser, estar, and tener part 2. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about this video. Do not forget to practice your own sentences that could use ser, estar, or tener while changing the meaning in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for updates on new Spanish video lessons. And remember, you might click on any of my other videos on ser, estar, or tener. Until the next video, hasta el próximo video.